Shalom, Kal Haloyim, Wahawad, La Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakha HaKodash. Double honor being to the head elders, who are the apostles and bishops, a great millstone. And shalom to you, Akim, out there in like mind, uplifting in the name of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, in all sincerity and in truth, and like mind. Welcome to another installment of Proverbs of the Day, where we gain wisdom, knowledge, and understanding through the Proverbs. All right, and Lord willing, you're edified. This is Proverbs 3:1. The rewards of wisdom. My son, forget not my law. Yeah, the law is the guideline that we have been given from the Most High. Is a schoolmaster, as the Apostle Paul spoke about in the New Testament. But let thine heart keep my commandments. And we do that to the best of our ability under given our circumstances. For length of days and long life and peace shall they add unto thee. And that's something that we need. We need peace, ultimately. All right, length of days and long life. All right, which is everlasting life, ultimately, which is the thing that Yahweh Shai promised to those that believe in him. It says, let not mercy and truth forsake thee. Right. And that comes with Yahweh Shai. He's full of grace and truth. Bind them about thy neck, write them upon the table of thine heart. And these are things that we are to take in our minds, all right, to apply them to the best of our ability. So shalt thou find favor and good understanding in the sight of the Most High and man, because the scriptures say, when a man's ways please the Lord, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him. Okay? Trust in Yahweh Bashem Shah with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. That's why we always come out of the scriptures. All of these epistles that you see from us brothers of Great Millstone is going to be strictly scriptures. We're going to back everything that we say up with the scriptures. We're not going to lean into our own understanding. And if we're not sure of something, okay, we're going to double check, study, pray, fast if needed to give you the correct understanding. Okay, in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. That's right. The scriptures tell us to, above all this, pray to the Most High, that he will lead our way in truth. No more damn distractions. Salaki for that. It says to pray unto the Most High that he will lead us into truth, man. All right. It says, be not wise in thine own eyes, fear Yahweh Bashem Shai, and depart from evil. And whatever is not of the law, statutes, and the commandments, the mercy and grace of Yahweh Bashem Shai is evil. It shall be health to thy navel and marrow to thy bones. So this is what makes us inspired and able to do what we do, because Yahweh Bashem Shai gives us grace to be able to feed off these scriptures. All right, and teach these scriptures. All right. Honor Yahweh Bashem Shai with thy substance and with the first fruits of all thine increase. So shall thy barns be filled with plenty, and thy presses shall burst out with new wine. My son, despise not the chastening of Yahweh Bashem Shai, neither be weary of his correction. Right. Okay. This is the rite of passage with Yahweh Bashem Shai. All right. To be chastened of him. All right. For whom Yahweh Bashem Shai loveth, he correcteth, even as a father the son in whom he delighteth. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. Yeah, man. Overall, we're happy. All right. We're miserable in this wicked ass society, but all that we got is this truth. So we're happy with that. And Lord willing, Yahweh Bashem Shai is going to make good on our investment. Lord willing, we have riches in high places. For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof than fine gold, right? This thing is spiritual gold and silver, spiritual riches. She is more precious than rubies, and all the things that thou canst desire are not to be compared to unto her. Length of days is in her right hand, and in her left hand, riches and honor. Right? So this is what Yahweh Bashim Al Shai is going to grant unto us in the kingdom of heaven. Her ways are ways of pleasantness, and all her paths are peace. She is a tree of life to them that lay hold upon her, and happy is everyone that retaineth her. Okay? Yahweh Bashim Al Shai by wisdom hath founded the earth. By understanding hath he established the heavens. By his knowledge the depths are broken up, and the clouds drop down the dew. My son, let not them depart from thine eyes. Keep sound wisdom and discretion. So shall they be life unto thy soul, and grace to thy neck. Then shalt thou walk in thy way safely, and thy foot shall not stumble. When thou liest down, thou shalt not be afraid. Yea, thou shalt lie down, and thy sleep shall be sweet. Be not afraid of sudden fear, neither of the desolation of the wicked when it cometh. Yeah, because these people, all right, these wicked Israelites, they're going to be afraid of sudden fear. For Yahweh Bashim Al Shai shall be thy confidence. And we went into this in Hebrews, the 10th chapter and the 35th verse, where it says, cast not away, therefore, your confidence, which is of great reward. Withhold not good from them to whom it is due, when it is in the power of thine hand to do it. Say not unto thy neighbor, go and come again, and tomorrow I will give, when thou hast it by thee. And this is something that Apostle James spoke about. If you see your brother in need, all right, and you help not him when you can, then you're in the wrong. Devise not evil against thy neighbor, seeing he dwelleth securely by thee. Strive not with a man without cause, if he have done thee no harm. Right, we're not out here striving with people and making our lives worse. All right, we, like the scriptures tell us to do, be at peace. If at all possible, we're at peace with all men. All right. Envy thou not the oppressor, which is the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, because he's the wicked, and choose none of his ways. For the froward is abomination to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, but his secret is with the righteous. The curse of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is in the house of the wicked, but he blesseth the habitation of the just. See? Surely he scorneth the scorners, but he giveth grace unto the lowly. And we're the lowly, and we need that grace from Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. We're in the worst case scenario here in Babylon the Great. The wise shall inherit glory, but at the return of Yahweh Shai, but shame shall be the promotion of fools. And that's what's going to happen at the end of this ordeal. The ordeal is going to end up the wicked being confounded and destroyed, and the righteous being saved and delivered through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. So with that, that's been Proverbs. I'm so used to doing the Psalms, right? Proverbs, the 3rd chapter. Lord willing, you are edified, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Kodash. Lord willing, you are edified. Till next one. Shalom.